Hello everyone, it's Julie from sproutsandstems.com here, and today's video is going to be a ponytail palm care guide. So before I get into that, please take 2 seconds to subscribe to my channel. I had a goal of reaching 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. Don't know if that's going to happen, but I still want to just try to get as many of that goal as I can. So just 2 seconds, it'll really help me out. And thank you if you're already subscribed. And be sure to check out the links in the description below for exclusive content and more special perks on my Patreon and YouTube membership. And now we'll get into the ponytail palm guide. We have this little guy here. I have you guys kind of up and pointed down today so you can actually see that there is a ponytail palm in here. Yeah, a little background on the ponytail palm. Ponytail palms are native to Mexico and areas of Central America. They're not actually palms at all. They are part of the asparagus family. And that family is Asparagaceae, is I believe how you pronounce it. Not 100% sure, but yes, asparagus family. And they're also sometimes called the elephant foot's palm. You can't really see it on this one because it's so small, but once they get bigger, the base of them kind of looks like an elephant's foot. So a little bit of background, and now for light. Ponytail palms, they are found in semi-desert environments, so they really like light. That could be bright and direct light, but also they can even take full sun. So the more light you have, the better. For watering, this is a great plant if you need something low maintenance, maybe if you travel a lot and you're only wanting to water a plant every few weeks or so. They store water in their trunk, so they only need to be watered when they dry out. Just when it's totally dry, then you can water it thoroughly again. Very easy, low maintenance plant. And on the subject of water, humidity, it doesn't require any special humidity. It's totally fine in dry environments. So if you find that your humidity loving plants keep getting crispy tips because maybe your house or apartment is too dry, then try a ponytail palm because it will be happy in a dry environment. Stop. This is a pet safe plant, but that doesn't mean that you should just let your pets eat your plants just because it's not going to have severe consequences for them. Doesn't mean they won't get an upset tummy or something like that. But if your pet were to accidentally eat this, it should be fine. So we left off at humidity and now soil. Now this prefers a succulent cactus, extremely well draining mix. If you don't have that on hand, you can create your own cactus mix by 1 part regular potting mix, 1 part perlite, and 1 part coarse sand. If you still don't have all that on hand, just try to make your potting mix as well draining as possible. Plant this in a terracotta pot so that it'll dry out faster. If you have perlite, half and half potting mix and perlite would be great, but this does like a nice, well draining mix so that it doesn't become waterlogged. Since it already stores water, it really doesn't need any extra water sitting around for too long. And another area where the ponytail palm is incredibly low maintenance is repotting. This plant can literally go years without being repotted. You basically just go by the look of it. If the base is looking like it's taking up basically the majority of the pot, there should be about like at least an inch or so of space between the base and the outside of the pot. If growth seems to be stunted, which honestly might be hard to tell because this plant grows slowly in the first place, so I would just go by the look of it. If it looks happy, if the leaves are happy, if it has enough space and it doesn't look crowded in the pot, it can be several years. so no need to rush to do so. And when you are repotting, you can just make sure to not bury it any more than it's already buried, and you should be able to see the soil line on the trunk, so you'll know how deep to plant it. Last but not least, for fertilizer, ponytail palms don't need to be fertilized often, but you can help them out a little bit with fertilizing once a month during the growing season, which is the spring and summer. And you can just use a general houseplant fertilizer for that. Be careful with over fertilizing because it does more harm than good. I can't wait till this gets big. That's going to be years and years and years, but I've always loved ponytail palms. And I just brought this one inside for filming this video, and I think I'm just gonna keep it in here. I think it's early fall right now, depending on if you're watching this in the future. So I'm starting to think about bringing my plants indoors, and I think this year I'm gonna do like one at a time instead of all of a sudden, oh my gosh, it's cold outside, I need to bring in all my plants right now and figure out what to do with them. That was overwhelming last year. So I think this is a good time to bring this one inside now. I'm gonna bring it to the sink and spray down in some neem oil just to make sure there's nothing crawling around amongst the leaves. And I showed you guys this plant hanger I was making in my September updates video. So I finished one, and then this is a matching one with the 2 antlers. I think maybe I'll use this for this ponytail palm. I think that would be cool. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching this ponytail palm care guide. Please give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any new planting content from me. And I'll see you guys next week.